City Mall from my Airbnb, which I'm staying downtown right now. I wish I could have. I wish I felt comfortable recording, but there's so many people. I don't want to pull out my camera. Plus, I just wanted to like enjoy the moment, just take everything in. But there was a lot of things that I did want to film. Like I walked by this little, so there's a bunch of little stands, and they're like made out of wooden stands pretty much. One of the stands was almost like a tent like stand, and there was 3 girls in there getting their hair braided, and 3 or 4 women braiding their hair, and it was just so beautiful to see that. But I just kind of kept walking and enjoyed it. Maybe I'll go back and ask if I can film. I don't know if that's appropriate though. Trying to find a balance between like what should I film and what should I not film. I definitely don't want to offend people. So, but yeah, I'm just here at this little cafe. I'm getting a watermelon juice to cool down for my walk. And then I'm going to do a little grocery shopping because I'm going to cook for the next couple of days. But, yeah, I'll show you this little cafe. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. It's a coffee something. Yeah, so City Mall. I need to look on a map to know exactly where I am, but not far from the downtown area because it took me, it was probably about like I was walking slow too, maybe like a 15-minute walk. So maybe like a mile, a little bit less than a mile walk. But so far, okay, so I've been here for exactly 15 days, so just 2 weeks. And since I got here, you know, my whole ankle situation, I wasn't doing much, but I did have a goal set to find a place. So I've been looking for places. So then I started working with a Dalali, and he showed me one place, and it was very like, I don't know. It felt like a money grab. It wasn't really like that helpful. So, and then the former place I was staying at, Jonas hooked me up with these guys, and they took me around, which I'll show video of that because I actually filmed that day. We saw a bunch of really nice places, but you know how you have something in your mind like what you envision or what you want? Those things just didn't meet that expectation. And that was also through a Dalali. Like I had to pay 30,000 shillings for the day for having them drive me around. And then whatever place I found, I would have to pay however the month rent was to them. So that's the same thing as the other Dalali. So you have to pay for the showing, and then you pay like a broker's fee ultimately. Kind of like New York. New York was like that. Even though I never found a place for brokers, it was always through like Craigslist or word of mouth. So one of the other Airbnbs I was staying at, I met a woman and her family, and I was kind of telling her like my frustrations with trying to find a place and just not used to how things are done here, and also the language barrier can be challenging if you don't have someone really advocating for you. So she recommended me to a woman, Gloria, who you guys will meet. I'll try to do like a sit down video with her because she's amazing. She's a godsend. And she showed me some spots. Oh, here comes my drink. Anyway, so she showed me, we went out a few days ago. It was like a national holiday, so we went out, and she told me some amazing places. Like I was like, every place just kept getting better and better. And then the last place was the one that I ended up getting, trying to get. Well, I signed it. The money is not paid because it was. I was trying to figure out how to. You can't really take out large sums of cash here. There's a limit of how much you can take out, and then still, I get charged like a really high fee. So I was like, I knew that wasn't gonna work to be going through around different ATMs, and it's like I'll probably be paying $100 in ATM fees with the amount of money that I'm just trying to get out, or probably even more. So I decided to use World Remit because I met another repat here. Witness Our Divine. They told me that they use World Remit and then they pay through M-Pesa. So that just kind of like came up, and I was like, maybe I could do that. So that was my first time signing up through World Remit. I'll probably do a video on that to explain how it works because I think it's something that is good, but the issue that I'm having. So I sent the money. Well, the money came out of my account, but because it was my first time doing it and it was such a large amount, they needed to verify some information. So I'm still waiting for them to send them the money, and because of the language barrier, like it was so awkward because I was at the people's house. I'm signing their lease because it's like a family-owned building, and they offered me food, and they were just kind of like waiting for the transfer to come through because I guess M-Pesa usually transfer immediately, and I'm over there looking like a scammer, and I'm like trying to show them like I sent the money. Here's the money that came out of my account. Here's the receipt. Just because it was my first time, and then also they didn't really understand what the app was I was using, so they're understanding now. And I missed like a verification email, so I got that this morning and I was able to send that to them, but because it was nighttime back in America, they're probably not even gonna get it until now. I don't even think it's like business day yet, so I'm praying that will go through so I can send them the rest of the money, and then move into my new place, which I'm excited just to kind of settle, just ground myself and just kind of get like a routine going on and cook a lot. Can't wait to cook. Get into the gym. I've just been kind of like bouncing around, living out of a suitcase. That's hard, especially if you're not actually traveling. Like I've just been in Dar es Salaam. It would be different. Like when I was in India, I was living out of a suitcase, but I was going to different places, you know, every couple of days or every couple of weeks. So I haven't done that yet. I just want to unpack my bags, settle, make the house the home, all that stuff. Play my music, you know, do your thing. So, yeah, I want to do a video with Gloria, just kind of explaining. So her thing is she's an agent, but she does not require a fee to show around, or I don't have to pay her a fee when I book the place because she gets paid directly from the landlord. So I felt like that was better. Plus she knew exactly what I wanted, and she took her time with me, and she wasn't like just showing me random spots. She was like hitting the nail every single time. So I appreciate that, but I want to sit down with her because I know a lot of people are coming here and they may run into the same frustrations as I have, and I think she would be a great resource. So I'm gonna enjoy my drink, and I'm gonna enjoy my drink.